According to Dapper Radar, basically games make up half of the blockchain activity. There's a lot of stuff happening at Gala. Gala is still way off from their highs, but recently they have a little recovery. And then I decided to look at their presentation, like their slide deck of what's coming in 2023. And there's a few interesting things that I found about Gala. Number one, they have committed $300 million to game projects. 50% has been deployed, which means there's still $150 million left to go, right? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And if you scroll down a little bit more, you'll see that their most popular game, Townstar, it's being upgraded. Townstar kind of led the way for Gala, but they have a ton of other games. But still, they're not giving up on Townstar. There's a lot of new things coming up in Q2, which will bring social functions, NFT level ups, microtransactions, and more, right? So they are continuously expanding what they have already, right? And then they have their other games, Spider Tanks, which is now exploding as well, right? And then they're getting into music. They already have 32 artists, and they plan on bringing on more, right? I mean, so they're not just involved with games, but just entire Web 3.0 space with music. And not only that, with also film too. They want to get into film, and there's 6 months left until a full platform launch and 10 titles set to come out with Gala Film in 2023. So they are definitely ambitious. They definitely have a lot of things going on, but they're mainly games. But now they want to concentrate on films, also music. They just want to be all over the place. And it does seem like they still have the bank and the resources to make all of these things happen, right? Plus, not only that, they are also getting involved with gaming, right? Mobile games. There's 15 mobile games that are coming up with 20 million existing players, and that's because they purchased a game maker, and pretty soon some of these games will be available, and they will be riding on top of Gala's blockchain, right? So not only are they getting into gaming, but really heavy push into mobile gaming, which many people feel will truly bring adoption to Web 3.0 games, right? But besides those things, films, and music. So Gala definitely has a lot of stuff coming up. Now, besides Gala, the one other guy I want to mention is Polygon. And, I talk about Polygon a lot, mostly because ZK they will be able to scale basically smart contracts. They have a lot of NFTs and brands partner up already, but a lot of people don't associate Polygon with gaming, but they are into gaming. In fact, the Gamers Developer Conference states that Gala and Matic are both top partners, right? And that's because Polygon also has a lot of dApp makers, including one that's called GameShift. GameSwift. And if you look at it, they already have a ton of games. Kind of look like Gala's platform, but they are a gaming platform. And this is on top of Polygon right now, right? And there's many others that's on top of Polygon too. So there's a lot of games. My point is there's a lot of games. I do feel like Gala's platform is definitely leading the way, but you can't ignore all these other ones that exist on other chains, such as Polygon, which has a ton of potential too. So interesting. And also, speaking of games, but not only games, what about metaverses, right? Decentraland is going to have their Fashion Week 2.0. We haven't heard a lot about Decentraland, but they had Fashion Week 1 last year. But this year, they're going to have a lot of brands showcasing their stuff inside Decentraland once again. Adidas, and then you have others like Tommy Hilfiger, and I'm sure there's many others that will be showcasing their stuff inside the metaverse, right? So things are starting to pick up once again. And if you're thinking, well, I still prefer physical things over digital things, well, Amazon has you covered. This is also huge. Amazon said they will be offering NFTs, but they will be tied to real-world assets, not just digital. They will sell digital along with something physical, right? So if they offer some kind of exclusive, I don't know, I'm just going to throw this out there, some kind of exclusive Amazon Prime membership where, I don't know, lifetime access if you own the NFT, right? Maybe they will include it with something like a Amazon Prime device or something like that, or Amazon device. That's probably a bad example, but I picture like maybe if you purchase a digital NFT of pair of shoes, right? You actually get the physical shoes with the NFT shoes, something like that, right? But Amazon wants to get in, and people are speculating which blockchain is this on top of? Is it Avalanche because they formed a big partnership with Avalanche recently, or is it Polygon, right? Obvious choice would be Polygon, but it could be on top of Avalanche, or maybe on top of something else. We don't know, right? But things are definitely getting exciting once again, right? So a lot of stuff happening. I saw this Dapper Labs, right? They said they can't allow ACH withdrawals anymore, or cash withdrawals anymore, because Circle has ended their relationship with Silvergate, right? So now we're starting to see some crypto projects get affected because they can't allow cash withdrawals, right? And then the other bank, Signature Bank, does not allow withdrawals under 100,000, right? So now we're starting to feel a little pressure on the exchanges. So hopefully we get this resolved, but I don't know what's going to happen near term. And let's see. Oh, Yuga Labs 12-fold Bitcoin NFTs raised $16.5 million for 300 pieces. I think that's pretty good. Well, pretty good for Yuga Labs, but also whatever each one went for, right? I think they will be worth a lot in the future. That's for sure. They will be worth, because these are one of the very first Bitcoin NFTs outside Ordinal. So I think they're going to do very well in the future.